Now an update to a story that we brought you last night. Police say they know who tried to violently rob a grandmother in St. Paul. Prosecutors charged 18-year-old Isaiah Foster with aggravated robbery and assault. He was already in jail for other crimes, but as our Jeff Wagner explains, it was a family member who turned him in.
This is one of the ways the criminal justice system works, okay? The guy who bonks you upside the head and takes your cell phone and runs off laughing, he gets away. But he gets caught the next time he does it to someone else. And then, through many ways, in this way, it was his mom who snitched on him, who ratted him out, who did a service to the community. But they have a myriad of ways of linking these perps to other crimes. So, those of you who want to be soft on crime and want to act like all Johnny needed was a chance, all Marquavius needed was, a windfall of money or housing. No, this is what little Marquavius does. And if he's done it to you, Ian Van Zandt has a saying that I like. If you do it anywhere, you'll do it everywhere. And that stumped me for a while. I was like, what the? I said, oh, then I got it. Yeah. If you do it anywhere, you do it everywhere.
Prosecutors charged 18-year-old Isaiah Foster with aggravated robbery and assault. He was already in jail for other crimes, but as our Jeff Wagner explains, it was a family member who turned him in.
It's no surprise this jarring video of a thief yanking Judy Stutman to the ground in order to steal her purse spread quickly Wednesday. Even she recognizes why it struck such a chord.
Hate to admit it when you hear you're elderly, but then I look at myself in that video walking and I say, yes, I am elderly.
Support has been constant since our story aired.
I've had quite a few emails and a lot of phone calls.
But one call from police stands out.
I was really, really pleased to learn that they had him.
Wow, things sure have changed in Minneapolis. No way a glacier glider comes out in public and says this. Anytime between May 26, 2020 and November maybe of this year, of last year, of 2021. So there was a period of over a year where under no, you're glad they have you had to talk, you had to be like, oh, it's so sad. I hope he gets help. Or the city needs to do more for these types of people. But under no circumstances as a glider would you say you're glad they have a Sunman in custody. So I think that, brothers, we screwed up bad, brothers, man. We had the whole world in our palm of our hands. The whole world was like, all right, everybody. Hombritos, Crouching Tigers, Glacier Gliders, Eskimos, everybody off the stage. Get the spotlight. Spotlight on the stage now. Sunman, it's you. You on the stage. This is you. We've been racist and evil towards you and the cause of all your problems. Here, you have the stage. And what did we give them on that stage? When all eyes were on us and the spotlight was on us, we gave them unprecedented smash and grab, carjackings, murder, home invasions, PPP loan fraud. We gave them criminality through femicide, like insane rates of femicide, mind-boggling rates. And now people are like, I would just say how I really feel. You know, especially an older woman, she's going to just say how she really feels. Not totally, but they're coming out of their shell. They're coming out of their shells a little bit.
I was really, really pleased to learn that they had him.
18-year-old Isaiah Foster was identified in the video by his mother. Court documents say she called police after recognizing him and his black jacket that was a gift from his grandmother. She preyed on it, but ultimately turned him in because she, quote, did not raise him like that.
And listen, I can believe that. I did stuff like this, not to seniors. I did stuff like this at periods in my life, not like, wasn't doing this for 20. It was when 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. When I was with the right people, we would go, we would do this stuff. And my mom didn't raise me like that either. So I could believe that, you know. And her turning him in is evidence of that.
18-year-old Isaiah Foster was identified in the video by his mother. Court documents say she called police after recognizing him and his black jacket that was a gift from his grandmother. She preyed on it, but ultimately turned him in because she, quote, did not raise him like that.
I think it would have been the most difficult thing in the world. I am sure that the mother realizes that this might be his best chance for turning his life around. And that is my hope.
Foster had been in jail since Tuesday, arrested for a string of robberies. Police say he and two others carjacked a woman in an alley behind her St. Paul home. The mother had to quickly pull her 3-year-old child out of the SUV before it was stolen. The day before Stuttman was targeted, 85-year-old Arlene Ferguson was violently robbed in the parking lot of this Aldi as she was loading groceries into her car. She, too, was hospitalized and has since been released. Police...
I don't know about the whole turning your life around thing with this guy, man. You're running around robbing 85-year-old women, like, on the regular. Like, it's not like he just did it that... He got this other woman. He had the Aldis, and he got the other woman at the other group. And looking at his pictures, mugshot, he doesn't look like, he looks like he's, you know, out of it. And I'm not talking about mental illness. I'm talking about just gone on the streets, gone on that life. I don't see him turning his life around. I don't think so. That turn your life around stuff happens so rarely. And most of the time when we hear about someone turning their lives around, it's in a story where they've killed somebody or robbed somebody, and the people in their lives are saying, he was just turning his life around. So it rarely happens, turning your life around. Rarely. And another time we hear about it is after guys come home from doing 25 years in prison. So he's home after being away for 25 years, and he just wants to, you know, he's older. He wants to just, you know, take advantage of life and make up from lost time, and doesn't want to go back. So he has all those pressures on him. And then it's like, yeah, he turned his life. Well, yeah, I mean, those cases, and even in those cases, it's rare. So the whole turn your life around thing, it doesn't happen as much as you think.
The day before Stuttman was targeted, 85-year-old Arlene Ferguson was violently robbed in the parking lot of this Aldi as she was loading groceries into her car. She, too, was hospitalized and has since been released.